Okay, welcome to a series of podcasts from New Prime in the public domain for public interest. So, what do we have today?
Today we have Cashless Economy, talking about digital India.
Okay.
So my question was, the whole issue during the demonetization period, that whole 1-2 months, the whole 2 months of November, December, whatever, the the low income groups suffered quite a bit. Probably the high end of society must have not gone through much of a problem while the entire scheme was bought out. But what do you say, how, if at all India has to go digital? What do you say? How do we consider the low income groups and try and help them cope with a situation like that? in the country?
Every economist that I admire, from Larry Summers to every major economist from MIT, literally opposed this policy of demonetization, saying that the ill-gotten wealth that the government of India is trying to get to has already been converted into financial assets and they're stored abroad. So if you're trying to go after what they call as black money, that is not the right strategy. So a lot of people argue that if you have ill-gotten wealth from means which are not legal, then there's a very good chance that you would have converted that into a financial asset and stored it abroad, as opposed to keeping it in the country in cash. That's highly unlikely. Is the argument against demonetization from economists like Larry Summers and others. The question as to how to go about doing this, how to incentivize cash economy, cashless economy, that is a hard issue. I mean, nobody really knows. So I would think of it this way: the government kind of knew that this is going to hurt some people, but they wanted to have some sort of accountability system for the overall economy. So they thought of it as a bitter pill, but they underestimated how bitter it was to the overall society. Even they must have felt bad, thinking that it was a little too bitter for the overall society. But I think this is the only way by which you can do that, because otherwise people don't change.
But then it would be a little unfair on the people who are on the receiving side of so much.
I don't think it has affected beyond a month. The month in which it was implemented, that couple of months, I don't think any company is being deeply affected from Jan onwards.
Not the company, the general
The
public.
normal public, they were made to feel the power of union government. And they were made to feel the fact that someone is in charge and they can do all these things. I'm not either or on either side of the debate, but I'm just saying they would have known this must be hard for some people. But they thought the pros outweigh the cons, and they would have gone ahead with it.
So talking about the people, I mean, they have suffered a lot because of this, right? And despite that, why do you think there's still a growing support for the government that did this?
I think, this is more politics than policy, but then the support for the union government has gotten higher. If you think based on the recent Uttar Pradesh election, that is because the other parties are so bad.
Right. So talking about cashless economy again, so far we've kind of seen the bad side of it, like going cashless.
Yeah.
But then it kind of feels like cashless economy is the way to go in the future. It's about to come, and this is just basically resistance. What do you think about that?
I don't think cashless economy is the way to go. I mean, as long as anonymity is involved in transactions, people prefer cash as opposed to going cashless, because it leaves a trail.
But that's not the case with Bitcoin, for example.
As a principle, I don't believe in things like Bitcoin.
Is it? Why is that? I mean, that comes under the cashless economy.
I just don't buy that. The idea that people will transact without a central government and it will all be controlled and self-regulated.
Right.
I mean, it's good for Linux operating system, not good for a country's economy. I don't buy that at all. Not that I put Bitcoin guys down, because I don't want my systems to be hacked tomorrow just because they're pissed off. But I'm not a big believer in governmentless countries.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So you're right. That's about it.
So that's a wrap. this topic was about cashless economy. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening. Hope you can come back and listen to more podcasts next time. Thank you.